Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's Mark here, Forex. In this video, I'll teach you guys how to trade GBPJPY like a pro. So a lot of people have been asking me about this particular video, that how do I trade GBPJPY, because they see me make profits on GBPJPY but they don't do the same. So on this video, I'll give you guys my secret. I will expose to you guys the secret that a lot of these pro traders will not tell you, and this will help you in your trading journey. So before we get into the video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comments section, and also make sure that you join our group on Telegram. So how do you trade GBPJPY like a professional trader? I mean, you're going to make more profits and you're going to have less losses. Okay, the first thing is that you have to master the basics. I mean, master the basics, master the fundamentals. I mean, mastering all those things like trend lines, candlestick patterns, chart patterns, demand and supply, all those basic things, right? You have to master them first. Then when you've mastered this thing, now this is the next thing that you're supposed to do, because I won't talk about basic stuff, because I think you can go on the internet, just type baby peeps, and you can get all the basic beginner stuff on trading. That means that's for all stock trading, crypto trading, and the rest. So once you've mastered all these basic stuffs, it means that you're now a trader, but you're not yet a professional profitable trader. You are just a trader. Okay, so once you master the basic things, this is the next thing that I want you to do. Trade only GBPJPY. I mean, trade only GBPJPY, or you can choose another pair. Let's say Euro JPY, USD JPY, or let's say even GBPUSD. You must understand that focus is very important when it comes to forex trading, and a lot of these beginners, they don't know about these things. Focus is the most important thing in forex trading. You need to focus on a few pairs, in fact one pair, or maybe just two pairs, if you want to be successful in this game long term. You have to understand that what every single pair in this forex market has its own characteristics, and they will never move in the same way. They may move in the same direction, but they will never move in the same way. Each pair has its own different characteristics, and if you can focus on just one pair, mastering the pair, it will help you to become successful in this game long term, if you know what I mean. So that's the second step, which I'll tell you guys. Please master just one pair. I mean, if you want to trade GBPJPY, trade only GBPJPY, except you are a professional trader where you have a lot of pairs that you can trade. But I'll prefer that you trade just GBPJPY, or maybe you can trade GBPJPY alongside with GBPUSD or maybe Euro JPY, because these pairs, they move almost in the same direction. I think maybe Euro JPY even moves more in the same direction compared to GBPUSD. So that's the second step. Now here's the next step, which is very important, and a lot of these beginners or pro traders don't even know that this step is very important. If you're trading a pair like GBPJPY, you have to know about the JPYX index. So this is my trading view over here. You can clearly see. If you want to check the JPYX index, just click on the bar here and you search. Yes, you search JPYX. So this is the currency index of JPY. Just as you guys know about the DXY, we have the JPYX. So this is the currency index of all Japanese yen pairs, and it controls the whole Japanese yen pairs. You can clearly see, guys, if this index is bullish, it means that all JPY pairs will likely be bearish. Okay, so this is the first step that you are supposed to put in your trading journal. That's why you can clearly see that for the past I think 1, 2, 3, 4 days, you can see that what the JPYX has been bullish because it went to a demand zone. You can see, because it went to a demand zone, and it has now started moving in the bullish direction. Please, you have to master this particular index. You have to master this, just like the way people that trade Euro USD, GBPUSD, they focus on the DXY. You too have to focus on the JPYX. That's if you want to become a professional profitable trader in a market that trades GBPJPY. So as you're also mastering the JPYX index, don't forget to mastering the BXY. I think let me just look for it here, the BXY, which is the British Pound Index. Okay, that's it over there. The BXY, that's a British Pound Currency Index. This one too is also a very important. You want to know how this particular index moves, because even though it moves very slowly, but it's very important, because if it's bearish, it means that the British pound will be bearish. If it's bullish, it means the British pound will be bullish. Now you want to master and see how this index moves. If it gets to a demand zone, like you can clearly see over here, if it gets to a strong demand zone, like you can clearly see over here, and it starts going in a bullish direction, it means that all pairs with the GBP are going to be going bullish. You will see that what the GBPUSD will be bullish, GBPJPY will be bullish, also the GBPAUD and the rest of those pairs will also be bullish. Now, one thing that I want you guys to understand is that what every morning or every week you are supposed to look at these two pairs. You are supposed to look at the BXY index, you're supposed to look at the JPYX index. Now put priority on the JPYX index compared to the BXY, because the JPYX index actually controls the JPY pairs more than the BXY. So I'll prefer that I'll look at the JPYX compared to the BXY, but they're all the same, they're all important when it comes to trading this particular JPY. This is a secret that most beginners don't know, and this will help you to become profitable. That's why I told you guys that what it's important that you trade but just majorly one pair, or let's say maximum two pairs, because if you're trading just GBPJPY and you keep your eyes on the BXY and you keep your eyes also on the JPYX, you are going to be able to know when the pair wants to move to the other direction, and you can be able to take advantage and take good trades that will help you to become consistently profitable. So this is the biggest secret that a lot of these pro traders will never tell you, and if you do this, you are going to be consistently profitable. Yes, I mean, like, just do what I'm telling you right now, you're going to become consistently profitable, and it has helped me because I've mastered this pair, and I've understood how this pair moves long term compared to other pairs. Now when you're done with this currency index, right, let's say the BXY and the JPYX, you have done the analysis, the top down analysis of this currency index, and know how the pairs is going to be moving for this week. Now the next thing that you do, because as a day trader, every single day when you wake up in the morning, you are supposed to go and look at your economic calendar. So that's the next step. Every single week, please go through your economic calendar. You have to look at the news calendar and see what is going to happen during the day, because we have news on the GBP and we have news on the JPY every single day, and these news are also going to affect the forex market. You know that what sometimes the news on the dollar news are also going to affect GBPJPY, because these markets are linked to the GBP and also linked to the JPY. Now the next step, which is very important, is that every single day do your top down analysis on GBPJPY. Now when you're done with your top down analysis, I mean that your top down analysis is your analysis that you start from the weekly time frame. So always start with your top down analysis before you want to trade every single day. I mean that every single day you start with your top down analysis, and it's very simple to do your top down analysis, and it's very important for you to do your top down analysis as a forex trader. So in the case of this GBPJPY, which you have already done your analysis on the JPYX and the BXY, this is what you do. You begin with your weekly time frame. I mean, if you're a day trader, you want to begin with the weekly time frame. If you are a swing trader, you want to begin with the monthly time frame. But I'll prefer that you begin with the weekly time frame, because I'm a day trader. So I'll begin with my weekly time frame. Like in this particular case, what will I do? I'll start with the weekly time frame, and it's very clear that on the weekly time frame here we have a double top formation, and that is why you can see that the GBPJPY, it is bearish because of this double top formation, if you know what I mean. Now when you're done with the weekly time frame, what do? You come now to the daily time frame. Okay, then when you're done with the daily time frame, because in the daily time frame you want to draw your zones of interest. Like in this case here, you can see that this area is an interesting area, because in this particular area we had a morning star formation, and this caused an uptrend. Then over here we had a double top formation that caused a downtrend, if you know what I mean. So when price will come to this particular area, I might be looking for a buy trade, hopefully, because I'm seeing that this area is a strong area of interest. So you have to do your analysis on the daily time frame. Then when you're done with the daily time frame, you want to go to the 4-hour time frame. Okay, this is a 4-hour time frame. Clearly you can clearly see the zones are interesting, very interesting zones. Then you can now put your other things like your support and resistance. These are very simple things that you're supposed to put on your charts. Other blocks, you can call it whatever you want to call it, fair value gaps, all those things that you do, like smart money concept and the rest. You put those things on your 4-hour time frame. You can even put them on your 1-hour time frame. Then when you're done with the 4-hour time frame, you come to the 1-hour time frame. Now this is something that's very interesting when it comes to forex, right? When you're trading, right, you want to only follow the trend. If the market's on a bearish trend, you should be looking for sell entries and not buy entries. If it's on a bullish trend, you should look for buy entries and not sell entries. Okay, that's very interesting. Like in this case here, we're on a bearish trend on GBPJPY. So if I had waited for price to go all the way to this area, I would have been looking for a sell trade to sell all the way to this particular area, because we're on a bearish trend. Now when you're done with that, right, you have to highlight your zones of interest. That's your sell zones or your buy zones. Like in this case here, this is a very interesting sell zone, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that is very interesting sell zone. If I'm looking to trade a pair like GBPJPY, this is my sell zone over here. There's another one over here because of what I'm seeing. We have a double top over here. Also here we have a couple of shooting stars and reaction to the downside. And also we have another one here also. So these are like sell zones. Even though we're on a bearish trend, these sell zones are very interesting, because if price gets to these particular zones, we are going to be looking for sell trades. So when you're done with all those things right now, you want to draw those zones of interest and wait. You have to wait for price to get to those particular zones. Then you see what is going to happen in those zones. You see the reaction in those zones. If you see a confirmation, a reversal, because we're on a bearish trend, right? So if we have a pullback to the upside and we see a reversal, like in this particular case here, let's say price will go to this zone, then we'll see a reversal like a double top over here. We look for a short entry, knowing that what we are trading with the trend, and hopefully price will go to our direction. That's if the trend continues, if you know what I mean. So that's something of a particular sort. You put your target, your 1:2, 1:3 risk to reward ratio. If it goes to your direction, fine, you are in a good trade and you're good to go. So that is how simple it is, right? When it comes to GBPJPY, you can always come to the 15 minutes time frame for entries, but I will advise you that you have to know the main zones in the 1-hour time frame. Your zones have to be drawn in the 1-hour time frame, and your entries you should look for your entries in the 15 minutes time frame. Your trading strategy is just for your entry. Okay, your top-down analysis is very important because it will help you to know what the market is going to do in the higher time frame perspective, and that's how trading is going to be very simple for you. And also, please don't forget one thing: you have to follow proper risk management. Always make sure that you follow your proper risk management as a trader, and do not just try to rush into entries because you think that market is going to go to your direction. Please be patient. Wait for price to come to your zone of interest before you take your entries. Guys, if you do this consistently every single day, you follow the trend, you wait for your entries, you follow your proper risk management, you're going to be successful trading GBPJPY. So with that said, what do you think about this particular video? Drop your thoughts in the comments section. Thanks for watching. It was Mark here, Forex. Don't forget to leave a comment and join our group on Telegram, and also our recommended broker, which I think is going to help you to become successful in this Forex market. Anyways, with that said, thanks for watching. God bless you. Bye.